How's it going, everybody? I'm here today playing Starbound. It is billed as an extraterrestrial sandbox adventure game, and it has been in development since around about 2013, but it was just released out of early access onto Steam in the past week. So I thought I would take a look at the gold version of the game. So here we can select our character. We're creating our character. There are a couple of different races. They call them species, I suppose, that we can play. We'll just be a human. And you can randomize the name. I always approve of that because I can never think of names myself. And the difficulty by default is survival, which requires you to eat to survive, and you drop your items on death. It's casual. There is no need to eat and no death penalties, and hardcore is permadeath. So there is an intro mission. So we're going an intro mission. It's not like an intermission. So we're going to not skip that because I'm interested in seeing what that is all about. Now that I've created that character, I can select it and the world is loading. Okay, what do I do? Just using the directional, or the WASD. To interact with a nearby person, door, or other object, you should hover over it with your cursor and press E. If you are awake, something or other. Press E? Yeah. Okay. So it would appear I'm aboard a spaceship, and I'm supposed to attend to my graduation ceremony. If we take a look at the quests indicator up here in the upper right corner. Okay, your uniform is available to collect from your personal locker. It is quite impressive that you can remain so serene when you're running so late. Well done, you. Okay, here's my locker. I'm just going to take everything to make sure I don't have to come back here. And pixels must be a currency around here. So just moving along, I'm assuming this is the correct direction I should be going in. There is no real indicator. We can jump if you press the space bar. So we got to the ceremony. So, apparently something bad has happened. Up until this point, it was mostly just your average speech, so I didn't bother narrating any of it. But now, during the middle of the speech, take the manipulator. Yeah, okay, so he was going to present me with something called a manipulator, the matter manipulator. And it's actually just a pickaxe, but he was giving an entire speech about peace and friendship, educating the world, you know, the standard fare. Didn't find it worthwhile. It appears the stealing the matter manipulator can be used to clear. Press the A key to equip it. Press the R key. I missed that. Okay. So it's like some kind of laser gun. The speech was pretty much a wash, though, up until the point when things went bad. Scans show the room beyond this door is flooded. It would be best not to go, and I advise you find a way over it. Use the spacebar to jump higher onto this platform. Okay, we can do that. The scale of disaster is immeasurable. The destruction is occurring. The destruction occurring is beyond my capacity to quantify. You must leave. I'm not sure who's talking. To jump down, you should press and hold S to crouch and then tap spacebar. So pretty standard fare there. Day of the Tentacle, I suppose. So we got some futuristic pickaxe action going on there. This chest is sitting on the conveyor, should contain some kind of weapon. Okay, we're just going to take everything. What do we have here? A broken broadsword. Can I put that in my inventory? Yeah, I guess we can, sort of. Access a weapon with ease by placing it in one of the action bar slots at the top of the screen, then press the corresponding number key to equip it. Okay, got it. You can also scroll through the different things you have equipped, sort of like Terraria. I've bypassed the pre-fight checks, get aboard. So apparently we're getting into the escape pod. And that is essentially where the real adventure begins. Now, I'm not all that big a fan of like future tech spacecrafts and stuff like that. But what really interested me in this game is that you actually sort of colonize the planets you land on, so it's not all about running around in a spaceship or flying through space, if my understanding is correct. Can I interact with the cat? Yeah, it loves me. Wonderful. This thing is speaking to me. So Earth has been destroyed, and we don't know where we are. Not all that helpful, really. Here's my locker. Just take everything, I suppose. Can we use this? I can't use the teleporter. So you want to talk to me some more. New quest. We are currently in orbit around an unknown world. The ship is heavily damaged and we are unable to leave orbit. I suggest you beam down to the planet's surface using the teleporter and search for supplies and perhaps a means of fixing the ship. And they will give us a mysterious reward for doing so. So we're going to beam down, Scotty. And now we're in more familiar terrain. Definitely has a switch here to my dematerializing equipment, whatever this thing is called. It looks like a pickaxe, but it doesn't act like one. And you have found some wood. My database tells me wood is a material with a great many uses. I suggest you kill additional trees and explore your crafting menu. Can I interact with that? Yeah, it was a yellow petal. Here we have a campfire, and we can cook here. So this is going to be a bit more interesting because we actually have to deal with our food. Because we can starve to death, apparently. It's night right now. I don't know if that's going to be a problem or not. So the objective here is to explore the orbited planet, which I'm now on. So I have a feeling this could take a while. Okay, and I'm not sure. Those things are probably hostile. So I should probably get my sword out. Yep, they are. And I'm not sure if my health regenerates or if I actually have to fill that up manually. In Terraria, it regenerated over time, but I have a feeling things have changed here. This isn't a direct sequel, even though it's been compared to it a lot. Might not be a fair comparison, who am I to say, but it definitely has a similar theme. I'm just making the ground flat here to walk on. Okay, I have a monkey coming after me. Now, apparently I do not recover health, so that's something to keep an eye out for. And there are a lot of aliens around here. Wow. Some of these are pretty fast. I probably shouldn't have removed my things from the ship. They do have health bars. Nice big ones. And I think I should probably start digging a bit. So here is my crafting inventory. So far we can craft timber. We can craft a wooden log and a campfire, but we already have a campfire. And apparently I can upgrade my material manipulator, or my matter manipulator. That would be a first. So I have an energy source I should be investigating. I wish the dialogue stuck around for longer, because I can't possibly narrate it in the time that they display it on screen. So I'm not sure how to get started, really. And there are a lot of dangerous creatures around here. Not really interested in getting hurt more. We can make boiled rice. So let's make that one, see what happens. A flashlight and a torch. What is this? I'm in inspection mode. I'm just gonna look for my rice. Here's the food tab. I can put rice right there. So let me see how that works. Apparently I'm now holding my rice and my flashlight at the same time. I'm gonna guess the rice is the right mouse button. Yep, it is. Okay. And that did fill up my health, my food meter a bit. My health is still quite low though. but it appears day is dawning. I'm gonna craft 5 timber here in the crafting dialogue. And now we can build an inventor's table. The inventor's table is used to produce various crafting stations. So I think we're definitely gonna want one of those. Did you just craft an inventor's table? I assume your chances of survival have improved by 7.2%, says my AI friend. Now, unfortunately, I'm not sure how to go about deploying it. Okay, is this how I deploy it? Let's stick it down here. What on earth? I can't deselect it now. Oh, that's just a dry block of dirt. Okay, never mind. That's not what we're after. What we are after is something that's in my inventory. So after some searching here, I found the inventor's table. And we can place it, I assume. I'm just gonna stick it right here. It won't fit underground. And by pressing E, we can interact with it. And here are some additional tables. The wooden workbench and the foraging table. The wooden workbench can be used to produce materials and objects needed to build a settlement. And the foraging table can be used to produce items for hunting, mining, and farming. So let's build the foraging table. Right, here's the foraging table. Let's just put it right there. That fits. Now let's see what we can build with the foraging table. We can build a hoe, a moth trap, a scarecrow, a watering can, and a wooden watering can. So probably want to get started by building a hoe. This will allow me to till the soil, and that can be used to grow crops. But it's going to require some copper, timber, and string. So I've got a lot of collecting to do in the meantime. Got some more wood. And just running around out here now during the daytime, I'm not seeing quite as many dangerous alien animals as I did the other time. Got some plant matter there. Can I collect this rabbit? No. Probably could kill it though. I don't know what it would yield. Let's give it a go once. Nothing apparently. Or then perhaps increasing my naughtiness meter. So I think the hoe is a bit out of my range, but I'm going to try to build the wooden workbench instead. And unfortunately, I have another ape coming after me. And killing him gave me a sharpened claw. What on earth is that thing? It is dangerous. And I'm really taking a beating here. This might be the first time I die. Gee whiz. Look at that, I'm down to 1 health. This is not a fight I should have picked. I have no idea how I'm gonna get my health back. But my quest has been updated now to find the archaic energy source. However, I don't think that I can reasonably find it in a day. It's likely a long-term goal. Okay, I know why I can't find any timbers, because I have to make it. Open the crafting menu and craft some timber. There we go. And now I can build the wooden workbench. Just stick that right there, and we're going to check out what we can build with it. We can build a wooden door, a wooden gate, a wooden hatch. Let's build a wooden door. It's almost nighttime, so that sounds like a good idea. Maybe I can just stick it in this hole. Yes, I can. And I can open it and close it. How about that? Now the flashlight that is included with my stuff here can be directed wherever you need light, but the torch this is supposed to be a torch, isn't it? Okay, we can place torches. That's what this is. There we go. That adds some more light. My hunger is not doing so good. Let's try the rice again. Do we have to cook it first? Yes, I think we actually have to make boiled rice. Let's make 4 of those. And there we go. Haven't found a way to increase my health again. 1 more hit and I'll probably be dead. I'm just wondering where I can find a lot of these ingredients for the food because I haven't accidentally stumbled on any yet, unless the rice was something I found. I thought it was just something I brought with me from the ship. What is this thing? I found a rice seed. I see you've discovered some seeds. I suggest planting them in the tilled soil and watering them until they grow. The tools you need can be built at a foraging table. Right, so this is the foraging table. I need a hoe to till the soil. However, I don't have the resources for it. And there are multiple blueprints here. So one is for, looks like, hunting, one is for farming, and the other one's for something else. I don't have a tooltip for that, unfortunately. Basically exploring, I guess. Mining, that's what it would be. Right, okay. So I need metal. I found a rice seed, which was a good thing. Oh! That was the end of that. I lost 30% of my currency. But I have been resurrected in my ship. So apparently this is a common theme. And I should have actually stored more stuff in my ship's locker. I shouldn't have removed that stuff because now it's all on the ground. But that sort of gives you an idea of what Starbound is about. Overall, it has a very similar theme to Terraria, or Terraria. And I can collect all this stuff again. And it also restored my health, dying. And I can see why people would compare them. However, there are more mechanics at play here, I feel like. For example, if you wanted an experience that was much more similar to Terraria, you'd probably want to play in the easy or the casual mode. Because you don't have to monitor things like your food. You don't have to make sure that you eat every day. But overall, I think it is beyond a distinction without a difference. There are definitely some more unique concepts at work here, and I really like the fact that you can zoom in more on your characters, because that was one thing I didn't like about Terraria, is playing on a very high definition screen and you have a very tiny character right in the center of it. You can you almost have to press your nose up against the screen to see them, essentially. So that is an improvement in my book. And it's also set in a different sort of universe. The other one was Terraria was set in more of a high fantasy world. And this is set in many different space-themed worlds. Although they are similar to Earth, but I mean, I imagine there are some different ones. I mean, this is the only one I've seen so far. I don't know how many more there are. But it sounds like you can, once you get your spaceship repaired, you can pretty much go to any of them that you like. Which is exciting. So I think we'll leave it at that. Thank you very much for watching. This has been a look at Starbound. It is currently available on both Steam and GOG if you like your games DRM free. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next time.